G'day there, Guardians. It's that time again. It is the 12 tier time of the week when we check the vendor roles and go around, look at all the vendors and see what we've got. This week we've got Efrideet back in the tower for the very last time. My apologies, she's not in the tower, she's at the temple. As usual, we will start with... Oh, before I do that, you can check all the timestamps in the description below. You can click on those and you'll jump straight to the vendor you're after. Now, as usual, we will start with Tyra Karn at the temple, the Iron Temple, to see what she is selling this week in terms of Iron Lord artifacts. And she has the Memory of Yolda at a 115, that is 4 stat points down from a perfect roll, 38, 81 on each of Discipline Strength. It's a Discipline Strength roll. So we're 2 points down on Discipline, 2 points down on Strength. It's a pretty good Memory of Yolda. It's one of the best ones she has sold, in fact. So you could pick that one up if you don't have a better one already. If you're not familiar with Yolda, it removes the sprint cooldown penalty, so you can sprint, do something, shoulder charge for example, and then sprint again immediately after, and hey, presto, shoulder charge again. She's also got the Memory of Silumar. This isn't the best one she's sold, but it's up there. It's one of the top 3, maybe top 4 that she has sold. She sells the good Silumar pretty regularly. Intellect Discipline, 126, which I think is 6 points down from max of 132, but hey, who knows. So we've got the Intellect and Discipline, as you know. If you're not familiar with Memory of Silumar, this one gives you the ability to resist damage over time attacks in the Crucible. So if you're burning, thorn poison for example, that sort of stuff, it will reduce the ticks down to 2 ticks, and the damage from I think 7 down to 1. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. Look forward to seeing what you're saying about that. She's also got the third one here is Memory of Scory. I like the Scory, but this one is a 109 intellect only roll, which is quite a long way down from the perfect 132. So I wouldn't be going out of my way to grab this one unless you absolutely need Scory for the achievement. Otherwise, because today is the 1st of August, well, today's actually the 2nd for me, but the downside of that is none of this stuff counts towards your books, and nothing carries forward now for your characters. It's just a case of collecting or getting those achievements if you're still chasing those. This week, Eris Morn has the Cloak of the Dusk Torn at a 58 intellect strength roll. It's okay. Increases upgrade rate for pulse rifles, and obviously has Vanguard champion, 75 legendary marks, and make sure your Crota's Bane rank 5, and you can pick that up. For the hunters this week, Cade has a Novgorod Cloak at a 58 intellect discipline roll, 2 points down on discipline, you can see there, 23-33. Has upgrade rate for hand cannons and obviously Vanguard champ, 75 legendary marks. Yeah, it's alright, but he's got this perfect roll. Intellect Discipline Tower Watch Shell has Worm Spore Detector, or Sensor rather, and also has Cleansing Ritual, which gives you additional glimmer when killing Hive. Pretty handy for at least the first half of the King's Fall raid this week, where almost all of the enemies are Hive until after you get into that second part of the Golgoroth battle, when things start turning into Taken. Definitely worth grabbing. Not much on offer for the Titans this week, but Zavala has this 59 roll, Discipline Strength, Tower Watch Shell, has Worm Spore Sensor and Ether Seeds where you generate additional glimmer when killing Fallen. Just a pity that there aren't any on the Dreadnought. Rather unusually, Ikora is the only one of the Vanguards offering anything other than a class item or a ghost this week, with the gloves, the gauntlets, Temporis Flow 4. Of course, everything is the Temporis Flow 4 being offered by Ikora. This is a 96 roll, right on the cusp of being 12 tiers. Discipline Strength roll with hand cannon loader, energy projection, impact induction. So energy projection gives you increased grenade throw distance. Impact induction gives you bonus grenade energy on melee hits, and of course increased discipline or strength being a discipline strength roll. We've also got these booties here, the leg armor, which is not that great, but a 131 roll. We're 3 points down on Intellect and 1 point down on Discipline, but it does again fall just in that category of 12 tiers, 75 legendary marks. Well, you know, at this point in the game, may as well spend it on whatever you want. If you're just looking for 12 tier roll or get yourself there, this could get you there on your Warlock. Increased agility for 5 seconds after a Void double kill with Void double down. Fusion rifle ammo and rocket launcher ammo, one of either of those, and of course increased intellect and increased discipline. She's got some stuff other than class items and ghosts. I still think that Cade's Ghost is probably the best thing on offer at the moment. Shaxx doesn't have anything for the Hunter or the Titan unless you're looking for the Ghost I'm about to show you, but for the Warlocks we've got these Gauntlets, Raku Azumi 4s. They're 97 rolls with increased melee attack speed, intellect, strength, and fusion rifle loader, or so snap discharge, increased melee attack speed, like I said, or momentum transfer, bonus melee energy on grenade hits, intellect, strength roll with fusion rifle loader. Not too bad, not too bad. Some people don't like that fusion rifle loader. I know. And then we've also got these boots here. No, they're garbage. Why am I showing you those? I want to show you the Bond. Here we go. 121 roll on boots. No, I don't think so. Anyway, this Bond is a 58 roll. Again, it is intellect, discipline, 2 points down on intellect, 75 legendary marks. We've got upgrade rate for hand cannons and Crucible champion. Now, for the Ghost that I was going to show you, this one in the middle here, 58, intellect strength roll, 23 on this strength, so 2 stat points down on strength, 75 legendary marks with relic iron sensor and warlock bounty, where you get to get additional glimmer while killing warlocks in the Crucible. At Dead Orbit this week, Iraq Jalal has an Endling Cloak for the Hunters, intellect discipline roll, 58, 75 legendary marks, bit exy on that 58 roll, looking for a 60 roll, 25-35 for class items and ghosts personally, but it does fall into that 12 tier category, which is why it's in this video. It has upgrade rates for auto rifles and Crucible champion. For the Titans, Dead Orbit has these Endling Gauntlets at 2 stat points down from perfect, so a 97 roll down from 99, 41-58 is perfect, 39-56, 2 points down in discipline, 75 legendary marks. I'd certainly suggest grabbing these if you could, but shotgun loader, so if you like carrying shotties, then hey, certainly. And on a Titan, why wouldn't you just Titan skate around with a shotgun? Paramuscle armature increases grenade throw distance, very handy in the PvP land. Impact induction, bonus grenade energy on melee hits, and of course increased intellect or increased discipline. And for the Warlocks, we've got these perfect roll endling steps. Intellect, discipline, just wow, 75 legendary marks. If you can, grab them, because absolutely great roll. Arc double down, handy if you're running that overpowered Stormcaller, I just want to kill everyone in the Crucible subclass. Fusion rifle ammo and rocket launcher ammo, so there's lots of fusion rifles we're seeing this week. Rocket launcher ammo, increased intellect, increased discipline. That's a really great perfect roll. You don't see it all that often in factions. We've also got for the Warlocks this chest piece, which is 5 points down, so 142 down from 147. We're 4 points down on discipline, 1 down on strength, 75 legendary marks. We've got Void Recovery, Void Armor, handy if you're running a Void Walker subclass with Scout Rifle ammo and Sniper Rifle ammo. That's great in that middle tree. Personally, I run both of those in PvE. Increased discipline and increased strength. Definitely grab some of these. Future War Cult didn't have anything on offer for the Hunters this week, but for the Titans, we start off with this Eon Tracer mark at 58 roll, intellect discipline, 2 points down on discipline, with upgrade rate for pulse rifles and Crucible champion for 75 legendary marks. We've also got this chest piece, here, which is really good roll. 1 stat point down on intellect, 1 stat point down on discipline. 61-86 is what you want to see on those stats. So 60-85 is very good. We're talking 145 down from 147, so it's very good roll indeed. We've got Void Recovery and Void Armor, handy if you're running that Defender subclass, particularly in PvE. Scout Rifle ammo and Shotgun ammo. I would personally probably run Scout Rifle, particularly in PvE, because I tend to run Scouts in PvE almost exclusively. Not totally, but mostly. And of course, increased Intellect and increased Discipline. We've also got... Whoopsie. We've also got a ghost down here that I nearly forgot to show you. It's a 58 roll again, Intellect Strength, 2 points down on Intellect. This one is Relic Iron Sensor with Blue Polyphage, where you get additional Glimmer for killing Vex. For 100 legendary marks, it might just be a way to spend marks. The Warlocks have a chest piece, the Eon Tracer Robes, at 4 points down from max, 1 on Intellect and 3 on Discipline, so not too bad. We're talking at 143 down from 147. At 75 legendary marks, not too bad. Arc Armor, Arc Recovery, handy if you're running Storm Caller subclass. Scout Rifle ammo, Sidearm ammo, also handy in the Crucible with increased Intellect or increased Discipline. New Monarchy didn't have anything for the Hunter either, but we do have for the Titans these High Command Greaves, Discipline Strength roll, 3 points down, 1 in Discipline, 2 in Strength. They have Void double down on them with sidearm ammo and rocket launcher ammo, and of course increased Discipline, increased Strength. We've also got this High Command Mark, again another 58 roll on a class item, 2 points down on Intellect this time. Increases the upgrade rate for Scout Rifle and has Crucible Champion on it. And this time I won't forget, this Senator Shell here is a 59. 1 point down on Intellect, you can see there, for 100 legendary marks. It has Spirit Bloom Detector and a Blue Polyphage where you get additional Glimmer killing Vex. Could be a handy one for you if you are doing stuff on Venus. For the Hunters this week, the Speaker has a Gunslinger's Cloak at a 58. Lots of 58 rolls this week, have you noticed? Intellect Discipline, again, 2 points down on Discipline, 23-33. Hand Cannon Upgrade and Vanguard Champ, 75 legendary marks. For the Titans, the Speaker has this year 1993 59 Intellect Discipline roll, 1 point down on Intellect, Scout Rifle Upgrade, and Vanguard Champ. He's also got the Moctezuma Polyphonic at a 58 roll, Intellect Discipline this time, 1 up each, 1 point down on each, with Hand Cannon Upgrade and Vanguard Champ as well. And for the Warlocks, we have the Voidwalker's Bond at a 58. Discipline is the culprit there, 23 instead of 25, with Auto Rifle Upgrade and Vanguard Champ. And the Sunsinger Bond, again 58, the 2 points down on Strength, again Auto Rifle Upgrade and Vanguard Champ. Over at the Reef, Variks doesn't have anything for the Hunters or the Titans. For the Warlocks, we've got a King's Bond, a 58 Intellect Strength roll, just 58's coming out of our ears this week. 1 legendary mark, and 1 legendary engram, and 5,000 Glimmer will buy you this King's Bond. So for the very last time in Destiny 1, Efrideet is in the Iron Temple, and this time for the Hunters, she's got Iron Saga Boots, Intellect Discipline, 1 stat point down from Perfect. You can see it right there in Discipline, 55-78. 56-79 is what you're looking for, so she's 1 stat point down there for the Hunter in the Intellect Discipline there. So it makes it 134 down from 135 if you're looking for that stat. Solar Double Down or Second Wind on respawn, weapon and movement speeds are greatly increased, handy in clash modes and even control mode, Rift, all that sort of stuff. So it's not too shabby, and also quite handy in things like trials as well. For example, sniper rifle ammo or rocket launcher ammo, you can carry more of either of those, and of course increased Intellect or increased Discipline. The other alternative is a perfect roll, Discipline Strength, 56-79. She seems to always bring perfect roll, Discipline Strength stuff, and always just slightly off perfect for Intellect Discipline, which is disappointing for me. Has been all the way through. This one is Arc Double Down instead of the Solar Double Down, Capture King instead of Second Wind. So this one's good for control, where you get that same weapon and movement speed increase, but after you capture a control zone rather than on respawn. Sniper ammo and rocket launcher ammo, so same two perks in that middle tree there. And of course, increased discipline or strength. The helmets on offer this week. Iron Saga Mask at a 45-64, 45-64. We're a couple of points down from max on this one as well. 46-65 is what you're looking for in a helmet. So unfortunately, we're 2 points down, one in each of Intellect and Discipline. But still a very, very good helmet to grab if you don't have one of these. If you're wondering what shader I'm wearing, it is Time Glass from the Vault of Glass. Now, Infusion is the perk here, one of my personal favorites, replenishing health each time you pick up an Orb of Light. Ashes to Assets is a very, very handy PvP perk to have, as is Angel of Mercy, where you gain bonus super energy from either getting a res, the revive, or from super kills, from grenade kills. Of course, increased intellect and increased discipline on that one. The alternative is obviously going to be a discipline strength roll. This one's a 45, 64, 46, 65. I don't know what the obsession is with giving us better discipline strength rolls than intellect discipline rolls, but anyway. So this one's 1 stat point down, 110 down from 111. Invigoration, gain bonus melee energy on orb pickup. Second Thoughts, where you gain bonus super energy from special weapon kills, but only in PvE, where you play against enemy AI combatants. And Angel of Mercy gains bonus super energy from getting the res. Obviously, intellect and discipline and strength. Now to the weapon. Do I do the weapon now, or will I do it on the Warlock? Let's do it on the Warlock this time. We'll do it at the end. Check out those weapon rolls. I haven't looked at them yet, so it'll be interesting to see when we get to it. For the Titans, Efrideet has these Iron Saga Greaves. Perfect roll, intellect, discipline. Thank you. 25 legendary marks, Iron Banner rank 3. Go out of your way to get these. The downside for some people will be this fusion rifle ammo node or rocket launcher ammo. I'm not put off by that at all. I like fusion rifles and I enjoy firing rockets. So Arc Double Down, handy if you're running Striker subclass. Capture King, that's also a bit put off, but if you run Arc Double Down, big deal. For control zones only, which we talked about just before on the Hunter, increased intellect or increased discipline. The alternative here is a 2 stat points down on discipline strength, 1 each in each of those. So we're talking a 133 down from 135 discipline strength roll. This one has Void Double Down with Capture King as well. Again, shotgun ammo or machine gun ammo, carrying more of either of those, increased discipline or increased strength. So slight turnaround on the rolls that the Hunter was offering. This helmet is an intellect discipline roll, 45-64. It's the same as the helmets being offered by the Hunters by the look, with infusion. And the shader I am wearing here is Wildfire, if you haven't seen this one, from the Wrath of the Machine raid. Ashes to Assets is that handy perk for PvP and Angel of Mercy. These are the same rolls by the look of it for the Titan as the Hunter on this helmet. Increased intellect discipline, and I suspect that the discipline strength roll is going to be the same again. So this looks the same as the Hunter as well. With Invigoration, it's a 110 roll, 1 stat point down on this discipline node here. In Second Thoughts and Angel of Mercy with discipline and strength, they are the same rolls for the Titan for the helmet as they were for the Hunter. I suspect the Warlock will be the same as well. For the Warlocks, we have the Intellect Discipline 56-55, 1 stat point down from Perfect. It has Solar Double Down, Second Wind, Sniper Rifle ammo, Rocket Launcher ammo, Intellect, and Discipline. Definitely worthwhile grabbing for just the old 25 legendary marks. Just spend a bit of time in Iron Banner. The Iron Saga Steps Discipline Strength version is a perfect roll, so we're on par here with the Hunters at the moment. Unlike the Titans, we've got perfect roll, Discipline, Strength, Arc, Double Down, Capture King. Yep, so again, we've got the same perks as the Hunter. Sniper Rifle Ammo, Rocket Launcher Ammo, and increased Discipline and Strength. And I suspect, let's see if I was right, the Iron Saga Hood helmets for the Warlock. Intellect Discipline is a 109 roll, 2 points down from perfect. Infusion, Ashes to Assets, Angel of Mercy, Intellect Discipline, looking good so far. And a 110 down from 111 roll on the Discipline Strength version with Invigoration, Second Thoughts, Angel of Mercy, Discipline Strength. So the same identical rolls as the Hunter for the Warlock. And now we get to the weapons. The weapons are the Laughing Heart Sniper Rifle. Now, some people really love this sniper. I just haven't been able to... I don't know, it just doesn't feel right for me. I don't know what it is, but the Rise of Iron snipers, I just never got a good feel for. This one does have Hidden Hand, however, with Army of One in that end tree there, with Quick Draw or Lightweight, Small Bore or Injection Mold. Increased stability, faster handling, slight reduction to range with Injection Mold. That's not bad. Or Small Bore gives you a slight boost to range with another boost to stability. Slightly slower reload and a reduced magazine size. Personally, probably run Injection Mold with Quick Draw and Hidden Hand on this particular setup here if I were to run this one, but I don't think I'll be buying it personally. With Linear Compensator, Accurized Ballistics or Field Choke, none of those really jump out. As you can see, there's not really much of a change between any of them. The other weapon is the Lingering Song. The rank 5 weapon is the hand cannon. This hand cannon hits like a freaking truck. I don't know why it's rendered like that. Very pretty. But it does have Lit C, Luck in the Chamber, or Firefly. Gee, hits like a truck and with Lit C. Ouch. Quick Draw or Feather Mag. So reduced weapon size with quicker reload can be handy when you're trying to keep the rounds in the chamber in that. And also reduced mag size for Lit C also means it'll proc more frequently. Reinforced barrel is a bit of an ouchy one on a hand cannon because while the range gets a boost, the stability is absolutely decimated. What you really want here would be rifled barrel. Or braced frame. Again, braced frame boosts the stability and reduces the mag size. 2 reductions in mag size here. I'm not sure if that drops it to 6 rounds or 5 rounds in the hand cannon, but 6 rounds you want to be getting all headshots. With Lit C you might be able to pick off 3 or 4 kills if you're really lucky. With a boost to stability there on Iron Warrior sights as well, you might consider running that. Not a bad hand cannon all in all, but one that you're going to have to make sure that every shot counts, especially if you run these two together. Well, that's all we've got this week, Guardians. I hope you got something out of this video. For the very last Iron Banner ever in Destiny 1, get out there and get some rewards. Efrideet hasn't failed to well, she hasn't disappointed with the roles that she's brought with her. I still think Arak Jalal is probably the pick of the vendors this week and will likely end up on the cover, although Efrideet being in town will probably pip him at the post. Don't forget that perfect role that Cade has on the Ghost and a few other goodies around the place. You can catch me on Twitter, Twitch and on Instagram. Thanks for watching, Guardians. I'll see you next time.